Tactic time, FIFA 23. Today we're talking about the 4-3-3-4, the 4-3-3 attack, where you have two centre mids and one centre attacking mid. Was another user request over on our Twitch channel where we do stream daily, twitch.tv/AlexBee official. Come over, say hello, ask any questions, and request a formation and some tactics if you're after something. So the 4-3-3-4 is very, very good at using the ball in the midfield, and obviously your wingers linking up quite well. It's a formation which, I'll be fair, I normally like the 4-3-3-4 and the 4-3-3-4 line, but the other 4-3-3s I don't get on with too much. But making this one work with the centre attacking mid and what we do with one of our CMs is absolutely crucial. As always, when we go over these videos, we talk to you about what we think of our team. And anyone that I've not spoken about, and I've not spoken about this man right here, Laporte. I actually think Laporte is solid. I've been using him. Obviously, I have got Saliba as well. Do I think you should complete Laporte over getting Saliba? Probably not, because the tradable aspect of Saliba is huge. But he is a very, very good and fantastic centre-back if you've got loads of untradeable fodder and you do want to bring someone in. Paulinho is another card which I've been using in the holding role. I think he's better than Casemiro. I think he's one of the better CDMs on the game, and especially because he was pretty much free as well, certainly made it a Brucey bonus. And then Havertz, I think, is the only other one that I've not spoken to you about, and Alisson as well. Havertz, I do like. I think if you can cross the ball, if you can play into that kind of tall aspect of him, he is really, really good in that area. Reliable in the finishing. Yeah, just a solid card. And Alisson, probably the best goalkeeper that I've used on the game. I think he is phenomenal. I think you should complete him at all costs if you can. So then, custom tactics-wise, let's go over and talk about the 4-3-3-4. So as you can see, we have our centre attacking mid in Havertz, and we also have the two centre mids. Now, what we're going to do here, I'm looking at this screen, by the way, because that's how I see my arrows, basically. This man here, De Bruyne, is actually going to be used essentially as a second striker. He gets in the box, but almost a third striker, because basically Havertz is going to play through Kane, and then De Bruyne is going to come around that way as well. And you want someone in that role, whether you use Bruno Guimaraes, Benassa, it doesn't matter. Someone that's good on the ball, that can shoot, that can pass, that can dribble, do everything, right? High work rates will be crucial if you can. So not only do they get up and do they get forward, they also then get backwards as well, and obviously help out, with your defenders that you have there. So definitely someone that can do that. You do want, on this left-hand side, Paulinho filling this role. You can use Vieira, Kante, whoever, a more defensive-minded midfielder, the one that will sit deep. For your centre attacking mid, I use Havertz. Just someone that has pace, good weak foot, good skill moves, high attacking work rates, can hit on the break, can hit on the counter. You don't have to use someone that's tall like Havertz. You could use Neymar, Nkunku, whoever, not a problem. I'll use a big man up front. You can use this formation without a big man. If you wanted to use Mbappe up here, absolutely not a problem either. And then obviously for the wing, you do want to try and have pace. Bernardo Silva, yes, he can kind of cut in. Because we run the cut inside instruction, they kind of come in through the middle. That means, he has the Trivela on quite often. But he can also drive the byline and then look for the cutback as well. That is an option for us. And then for your fullbacks, just specifically people that got pace that are there to break up the counter-attack when it does arise. Now, tactics, what do we run? So we run balanced at the minute. I actually change this though during game when I'm a little bit sketchy. The 4-3-3-4 is fantastic when you run press on possession loss. It is so hard to play out of the press because you have the men in the middle to really, make it compact and make it so difficult to play out of. And you also have your wingers that basically sit on the opponent's fullback. Your centre attacking mid will essentially cover their other centre back as well. So you're really, really making it difficult to play out the press. What they have to do is dink the ball over the top, beat the midfield and get up to their striker. So if you're drawing a game, you're losing, don't be afraid to use press on possession loss in the 60th, 70th minute. Get some fresh legs on. You'll have so much joy and success with it. We run 45-60 depth. Old gen users, we say this every single tactics video. If this depth is too high, not a problem. The game's more open. There's more of a gap between your midfielders and defenders on old gen. Just lower the depth to about 40 and that will be fine for you. I don't run the high depth. I don't run the 71 depth on this purely because it's something I've not been doing as much recently. I've been using offside traps myself instead of relying on the game to do it for me. That's my personal preference. If you like running a high line, you can run that. It will work in this formation as well for you. Build up play. I was originally trying possession on slow build up on this one. I wanted a more slow sort of transition, but what we're seeing at the minute is basically every man and their dog playing the 5-4-1 or like a 3-4-2-1 or 3-4-1-2, you know, whatever they're playing. Basically, there's numbers behind the ball all the time. And when they have numbers behind the ball all the time, you really do want to make sure you're hitting on that counter attack. Now, long ball and fast build up is too direct for me. I'm not a massive fan of that. Like, it's everyone pushes up the pitch so quick in this formation that you'd then be in a little bit of trouble, leaving yourself open to just be hit straight away when the opponent wins the ball. So just having balanced is the best of both worlds. Direct passing is when you get into that final third. Your players will then make those advanced runs and go forward. With the 4-3-3-4, the thing that I would really encourage you to do is to look at that right centre mid and your centre attacking mid on those overlapping runs past your striker. If you can get down the wing with the winger, trigger your run on your striker to get into the box for a cross, that's also certainly viable. We do go 6 players in box here, 45 width as well. The 45 width is because we want our wingers, so this man here, Bernardo Silva and St. Maximin, we want them to play inside the fullback. So imagine this is their fullback here. This is their right back. And then this is their left back. We want them to play on the inside of them, not on the outside. We don't want them out there. So we want them on the inside of that fullback. That's why we run the 45 width and we run the cut inside instruction, which we'll get to. 1 players in box, 1 on corners as well. Now, for our wingers, what do we line up here with? We run comeback on defense, cut inside. Why do we run comeback on defense? Honestly, because we want to try and help ourselves in defense when possible. We want to put the numbers behind the ball and make it difficult for the opponent to break down. That goes without saying. Pretty much every formation is ran like this nowadays. Makes it so difficult, and it just ensures that you get those numbers back and you have a good time with it. So that is on both of your wingers, all right? For the striker, we run stay forward here on Harry Kane. I'd do this if it was Mbappe, Harry Kane, Tammy Abraham. It doesn't make a difference who it is. Stay forward will work for you really well. It just means you have that out ball. So, when you're playing against someone that's pressing, you're really finding it difficult to get out with. Just go for that little dink ball over the top and you'll have that success with that. The centre attacking mid is on nothing other than get into the box for cross. What we're wanting here is for Havertz to play past this man. So when Harry Kane receives the ball to feet, and maybe we lay the ball then out towards Maximin. When Maximin's running towards the line, we not only have Harry Kane in the box, to sweat the ball off, we also then have Havertz. That is the crucial instruction. Along with this man, your right centre mid, your box to box needs to be on get forward here. Also stay on the edge of the box for cross. And what you're going to find is that if you can't get the simple cut across to Havertz or Kane, your right centre mid will be there on the edge. Think of Frank Lampard, the way he scored all of his goals. They'll be there, sat on the edge of the 18-yard box to receive the ball to feet and then bang, quick step over, little fake shot, whatever it may be. Beat your man, get that goal. Can work so well and really helps you grab some easy goals. This left centre mid, though, this is the one that is your defensive-minded midfielder, the one that is going to sit back. He's going to break up the counter-attacks. You're not going to pull him out of position. You're going to be patient with him. We want him on stay back while attacking, cover centre. And that is crucial, okay? You have to run that. Left back and right back, stay back while attacking, overlap. Purely because if we are obviously going to run these guys on the inside, we want our wing back going around the outside to give us a little bit more width as well, okay? So that is what we're running on that. It works really well for me. I've been really enjoying it throughout Champ so far. Just make sure when you're using subs, you've got that lone R9 at the minute. Bring that lone R9 on if you want. Bring on wingers. I've been using Alawarian. Saved me so many times already in Champs. Bring on wingers. I bring on Benassa for Paulinho in that centre mid role to get some fresh legs. You've got 5 subs. Make sure you use them. Use the press on possession loss if you're losing or if you are drawing and you need to, put that more pressure on because it's so hard to play out of the press in this formation. You will find success with that. Okay? Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.